Jacob Martin Sr., 53-year-old Dara Martin, and 16-year-old Aaliyah Martin, all dead from apparent gunshot wounds. The suspect is being charged with capital murder, arson, abuse of corpse, and tampering with evidence. He's being held without bond. The Chief Deputy of Arkansas Attorney General Tim Griffin has died. Bob Brooks Jr. was a native of Fort Smith and served as general counsel for the Arkansas Republican Party in the 1990s. A longtime friend of Attorney General Tim Griffin, he was named his Chief Deputy Attorney General and served in that role since January of 2023. From the Channel 7 Newsroom, I'm Ryan Houston.
NFL legend Dan Hampton joins Morning Mayhem each week for a little football talk, courtesy of Metro Towing and Recovery and Central Termite and Pest Control.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with Channel 7's Melinda Mayo.
A quiet few days in Arkansas and warmer too. Sunny today, a high around 60. Tonight's low drops down to 35, 62 on Wednesday, and a high of 65 Thursday. Then a few showers by Friday. From the Channel 7 Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Melinda Mayo.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Edwards Food Giant presents Razorback Baseball color analyst and Drop Time Sports co-host Rick Schaefer every Tuesday morning on Morning Mayhem. Rick will share his special take on Razorback sports with the guys each week. Edwards Food Giant, the meat people, the only stop you'll ever have to make for your family's groceries.
Tired of cleaning out clogged gutters? Say goodbye to muck and mud and shingle grit with Leaf Guard gutters, the only true single one-piece covered gutter system on the market. Hey everybody, Roger Scott for Leaf Guard Gutters of Arkansas. Never risk your life again climbing up on an extension ladder. Leaf Guard gutters are guaranteed to never clog, giving you peace of mind year-round. We're excited to announce our Winter Savings Event. Looking for 30 homeowners to participate in our exclusive Winter Savings Event. New orders only. Other restrictions may apply. That's all you got to do is talk to a sales associate for more details. 30 lucky homeowners will receive half off labor on a complete Leaf Guard system. Do not miss out on this incredible offer. Spots are limited, so you want to hurry up and do this now. Call to schedule your free estimate and secure your spot in our Winter Savings Event. Plus, ask about our 18 months no interest financing. Senior and military discounts are also available with minimum purchase and approved credit. Call 501-664-5400 or check them out at leafguardandmore.com and start enjoying worry-free gutters with Leaf Guard.
It's the 48th Annual Arkansas RV Show this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at the State House Convention Center in Little Rock. Motorhomes, travel trailers, fifth wheels, camping trailers, all on display and at discount show prices. Win a new $14,000 Rockwood pop-up camper, courtesy of Razorback Camper Sales and the Arkansas Democrat Gazette. The RV Show opens Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 10 a.m. at the State House Convention Center in Little Rock. Adults $10, kids 12 and under free. Don't miss the Arkansas RV Show and the lowest RV prices of the year. Another Denton and Griffey attraction.
Finding amazing employees doesn't come cheap. You're talking about thousands of dollars just to add someone new to your team. And if they don't work out, that's brutal. Oh, and you only have 247 other things to worry about as the business owner. What you need is the payroll company. And specifically, you need help recruiting. The payroll company makes finding candidates and filling positions an easy, streamlined process, posting your positions to hundreds of people with just one click. Less headaches, more than payroll. Visit morethanpayroll.com.
And ESPN Radio Extra Points with Joe Fortenbaugh.
Bottom line here is the Chiefs are better than anybody in the NFL at winning in the margins. Yep. They win in the margins. They understand the final 2 to 3% and how to be better than everybody else in those margins. And they can sometimes deploy a strategy in which they can just wait you out. They can let you give the game away. They let Baltimore give the game away. They let Buffalo screw the game up late. They are really good at allowing the opposition enough time to make the one or two fatal mistakes that'll cost them. And they did the same thing. It took them every minute of regulation and overtime to get there, but they were able to wait the Niners out all the way until the end, where they made one crucial fatal decision, and it ultimately cost them the championship.
At Lowe's, save big every day when you buy in bulk. Save on bulk purchases of select insulation from trusted brands like Green Fiber. Plus, save an extra 5% every day on eligible purchases when you use your Lowe's business credit card. Visit us for the materials you need because Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows pros. Selection varies by location while supplies last. Discount taken at time of purchase. See sales associate for details. 5% offer subject to credit approval. Exclusions and terms apply. See store at lowes.com/credit for details. U.S. only.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Gabby.
Hey, Gabby. It's Jennifer Coolidge. Hi. I'm so glad I reached you at 2 a.m.
Oh, of course. Anyone with a Discover card can call and talk to a real person 24/7. Now, how can I help?
Yeah, I used my Discover card to buy these yellow pleather pajamas, and I'm just not sure I'm pulling them off.
24/7 U.S.-based customer service. It pays to Discover. Limitations apply. Learn more at discover.com/credit card.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. Through the night that was still
Oh, 600. What's the O stand for? Oh my God, it's early.
Folks, enjoy the show. Stay tuned. We're going live in 5, 4, 3.
Morning Mayhem starts now with David BAZZEL.
What's up here?
Dr. Scott.
What's up, President?
And Justin
A little later.
Live from the Oaklawn Racing Casino Resort Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort.
Come on. Let's go. Move it.
Right away up on me through train, take it right across Mississippi.
Please.
Midnight flyer out of Birmingham.
Smoking into New Orleans.
Somebody help me get out of here. Just help me get the Houston town. Now people there who care a little about me.
And they won't let the boy down. All right. Good morning, everybody. Mardi Gras. Happy Fat Tuesday at 6:09. 6:09. 2 big back-to-back days. Fat Tuesday, Mardi Gras, Shrove Tuesday, Pancake Tuesday, and then tomorrow Valentine's Day.
Sure, you're born that bought me a silk suit and put luggage in my hand. And I woke up high around the turkey on the jet
to the promised land.
We're gonna keep on stage.
I got it.
Flying over to the golden stage. We're gonna pile the coals in 13 minutes. Sweet little chariot come down easy.
Sing along now.
Come on, Chuck.
Go in the gym, cool your wings.
Los Angeles.
You've been all for Virginia, that one walking all night. And the folks back home, this is the promised land. California boys all night.
Yeah, you're not getting that on Sirius today.
No,
you're
no,
not
no,
getting
no.
that on the SEC network.
No, this is free.
Josh, I want you to take that Los Angeles to your next stop, wherever that may be. Go,
Yep.
This is what we do.
Yep.
We're going to incorporate Los Angeles into.
Yeah, I'll be like, guys, I know I'm new here, but the new intro show is Promised Land.
I'm sorry, Colin Cowherd, but this is how we're opening the show now.
Good morning, everybody. It is you know what? It got cold yesterday. It's chilly. See your breath out there.
Los Angeles.
What is it? It is 34 degrees out there, Raji Dodge. You haven't been paying attention to the weather. It feels like 30. I didn't realize it was supposed to get this chilly.
No, it's going to get warmer. It'll get up in the low 60s today as well. But yeah, that storm came through Saturday. That brought in the cold
that
temps.
did it. Well,
That's what you knew something was going to happen. It was going to either get colder or warmer.
I have a weapon I have a new weapon in this war.
I thought you were just glad to see me.
This war of cold.
Oh, well, you got that? You got it up?
Yeah, well, I don't have it up, but I have the weapon.
What is it?
The jacuzzi was delivered.
The
yesterday
jacuzzi, the
from
spa.
Luxury Pool and Spa.
I know.
David Bazzel's
Yes,
day spa.
It makes me when I walk past it, I go, I cannot eat. I must continue not to eat for the next month, so I will not be able to take off my shirt and not be embarrassed of myself. That's the jacuzzi. Thanks to a Luxury Pool and Spa yesterday. We'll visit about this a little bit later. We are on the road today, as we usually do, on the day before Valentine's and Mother's Day and Christmas. We were at Ava Bella Day Spa. Dee Dee, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Good morning.
We saw Dee Dee on the Super Bowl the other night, Super Bowl telecast.
I did. You saw my commercial.
Saw your
How about that?
commercial.
I
Yeah,
have
very nice.
arrived.
Yeah, did you get a lot of comments from that?
I did. That was kind of cool. My phone started blowing up, and I was like, "What's going on?" Because we were watching 4K, so I didn't see it. And I was like, "Oh my God, I made it!"
Yeah, very
So,
nice. It was about your
breast
fight with breast
my
cancer.
fight
yes,
with breast
yeah.
cancer it's been 10 years. January 14th it was 10 years. So yeah,
Wow.
I know. Can you believe it? I know. I mean, you guys were doing the show when I was sick. I have pictures of
Yeah.
us together with me without any hair.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah.
Well, Roger and I, we also have our commercial in there. Who's like, who's going to be on next?
Right.
Is it Dee Dee? Is it us?
Will it be us or will it be your neighbor? Yeah.
Got a busy show in addition to talking about all the specials here that you can get for your special person for tomorrow's Valentine's Day. But Rick Schaefer is going to be joining us at 7 o'clock, brought to you by Edwards Food Giant. Caleb Battle should be with us today at 8 o'clock, presented by also Edwards Food Giant. You think about it, yesterday, if you didn't hear the news, Devo Davis did not talk to.
We're going to get him on our show this morning, it turns out. That's what we're going to do.
Josh, were you listening by chance live when that happened? Because they were out here, right?
Yeah, they were here. They were here. Yeah,
I actually had no idea he wasn't on the show.
Yes, it was. Roger sent me the article. There's a guy named, I think it's Kent Stevens is his name, who follows our show, our station, and pays attention to people we have on and writes articles about them. And Randy came out and said something yesterday. And
was he supposed to be on his show as well?
No, he was observing.
Comment.
He was being, critical, which deserving is 3 weeks in a row.
Sure.
Yes.
And here's the deal: if you're going to make this money, and you're playing basketball, there's no excuse you can't, especially with the fact.
Well, he's not still getting paid for this, surely, right? You can't no show.
Oh, no. I'm just talking about he's being paid for it. And the thing that's disappointing, everybody likes Devo, is that Devo said this is not a first year deal with Acre. They've been doing this for 3 years. This is year 4, all right? I think at least year 3 for sure, and maybe year 4. And so there's a trust there to where, hey, listen, we're not going to go somewhere you don't want to go. Trust us to do that, and that's what's disappointing, and that's bad. Whoever gave him or who's not giving him, that's bad advice, not to follow through and say, look at the folks that have been with you and that you can trust. Not to. This is not a big market show station that's going to get a gotcha moment.
And they may those people may say, dude, you got to do this, and he's going, don't want to.
Well, and that may be.
Yeah. So it's one of the two. Yeah.
Of course, Judy Henry, as we all love Judy. She's the agent for him, and I'm sure that's not what she would probably. I would be willing to bet you that and he did not talk right at the post game press conference the other night after.
I don't believe he was one of the players.
What's interesting, Didi, back when I played, everybody was accessible. Now what they do, they're very protective. They only trot out 2 or 3 players after a game, And that's all you get access
the
to.
business now.
It's
though.
all you get access. They control the narrative. And back when I was after a game, everybody could come in the locker room.
Now, were freshmen made available? Because I know a lot of teams, a lot of programs, basketball and football, have a no freshmen available policy.
Sometimes that is the case. I can't
until
recall.
the tournament or until postseason.
Yeah,
play.
that's sort of a standard. And so that could certainly be the case. But in general, most everybody's been accessible, but they don't do that anymore, which I think is a negative because people don't get to know all the players, and but that's a way of controlling the narrative. Anyway, so we'll have Caleb Battle on today. I think we'll try to do Family Feud if we can. I don't know if we can do that from here or not. A few things. It is Fat Tuesday, Mardi Gras. You're not going to be at Boudreaux's tonight because everybody's celebrating Mardi Gras.
Yeah. Well, and Boudreaux's, that's in their name.
I imagine that would be very big. This Shrove Tuesday, I never can remember what the term Shrove. I think it's a confession kind of deal. I think it's what it is. But that's why
let's do that today.
It's also National Pancake Day at IHOP, and that's because a lot of folks call this Pancake Tuesday or Shrove Tuesday, with it being
It's the last day of sin.
Yeah, that's
right.
Exactly right. That's exactly
last day of what?
Sin.
Sin.
S-I-N.
Yes.
Tomorrow's Ash Wednesday. Is that why?
Eating rich, fatty foods before the ritual fasting of the Lenten season. Roger, I like that.
Wow.
Thank you. Yes. It's also a few other things. National Galentine's Day.
Oh, today is. Oh, that's right.
Today
For the girls.
For the gals. You sort of you hang out with your girls. Tomorrow can be a very discouraging day sometimes for the man or the woman who's maybe not in a relationship, and they look around and they see some of their friends getting flowers or massage and things like that. So that's what that's for. It's also National Apology Day. Not sure why that falls before Valentine's Day, but maybe you go ahead and get it out now.
Maybe you're apologizing in here.
Maybe it should be on Thursday.
Probably. yeah, big time.
It's also National Get a Different Name Day.
Oh.
If you ever had you thought somebody else had a cool name and you could go, hey, I'd like to change that. Roger, was named after Roger Staubach. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
What about you, Dee?
I was named after my aunt Delilah. We called her Dee, and then I got Dee Dee.
Josh, you ever wish you were like, had the Brock or,
Brock.
I don't know. It's something.
Brock?
Yeah. Brock,
I would not
Brock
change
Neighbors.
from Josh to Brock.
Well, Brock Neighbors is the, what about Tug Speedman?
You look, yeah. You look more like a Tug than a Brock. If I could change my name, I might go somewhere like Michelle.
By the way,
I love the
just
first
so I
name.
get on the lady tees.
That's
all. I love my last name. My first name, I'm like, it's Landon.
Yeah. What's your middle name, Josh?
Robert.
Okay. It's also National Wingman Day. Every good guy who's single, has a wingman buddy, and women have them too, wing woman. And so that's a National Wingman Day. It's also National Kiss Day. That's fitting. That the day before, I don't know, maybe you practice up, maybe make sure you got that all lined up. And I also noticed it was a National Jello Week, so maybe you tie all that in.
That has to do with Valentine's night.
I know, that's what I was thinking. Have you ever filled up a bathtub of anything?
No.
Besides water, and got in it with your significant other.
Oh, I'm sorry. I cut you off. I thought you could say fill it up with Jello.
I did. That's what I meant.
Then you said besides water.
It can be anything.
I put other things in it, but not Jello and not water. Absolutely.
What is the other thing that people sometimes put in the kinky couple?
Well, I think the statute of limitations isn't over.
Yeah, Chuck, would you like to?
You put beer in it.
Beer in the bathtub.
You put wine. You put butter.
You pour out the wine and the beer and then get in it?
Well, I don't think that's.
I guess I have not lived.
I don't think.
I didn't say I did it.
I don't think that's going. A couple of things we got to do today. I've got the best romantic comedies of all time, and it doesn't look like a great list. I don't know.
Okay.
Kids today that are making these lists are throwing in these more recent movies that are.
We can Corliss Smokey and the Bandit. That's a love story. We'll put that right up there with number one.
Yes. So anyway, we'll go over that. But Dee Dee, obviously, we're here to make sure to take care of everybody for tomorrow. And you've been pushing your specials for the last week, and today you're open at officially 9 o'clock.
9 to 6, but you can come on by. And also the first 20 people that come by and get a gift card, I have a gift card to Splash Car Wash from Gary Hill.
Okay.
So
wow.
so
nice.
you can get a gift card and you can get the car clean.
Yeah, it is. I tell you what, Roger, when you get to go through that car, my mother loves getting her car washed. And so there is something, and Jessica goes, my love language would be, or whatever your love language should be, get my car washed every week. I'm like, okay, sorry. I do my best, but I get it. But maybe I don't have time. But women like to have their cars taken care of.
Yeah, Samantha.
They like to have their
and my
bodies
mother-in-law.
taken care of.
Yeah.
So you get the car wash done, and you come by and get the rub down.
Yeah, there you go.
And then also you have all specials. That
Oh
people
gosh, we have all of our specials, which I'm sure we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
And of course, the easiest thing to do is just go to avabellaDaySpa.com. They're all right there. You can click on a gift certificate, send it, email. You can print it off, or come by, and then you can pick up your gift card.
Can they can they if they can't make it by today because of work, but they can obviously, and a lot of people are going to be doing it via email. Do they get one of the car washes?
Yeah.
Do they need to denote on there?
They need to email me. Yeah, so
Okay.
just email us, and then that way I'll even ship it to you.
That's a good thing. Hey, we heard a great story from his mama the other day. How her your mama, how the sauna, Himalayan salt infrared sauna has been
She loves
helping
the red
her
light.
respiratory.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll be here at 9.
Oh, she is.
Yeah.
She's
Oh,
good.
you didn't know that? Okay.
No, okay.
Well, I think so.
She's been coming in. Yeah,
every day.
I think she got a month. Somebody got her a month or whatever. She's been coming in, making an appointment to do that.
Unlimited appearances.
And that's something. Listen, after COVID and during that was something that a lot of people didn't know about, but that you had that sauna here, and it helped with the respiratory and the lungs and all
Is
that.
it really a red light?
Yes.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
have you not been in there?
No.
Well,
no.
we're gonna have to.
Yeah.
do that
but I
today.
thought you and Jessica
I've been
did
in
a
a sauna,
couple.
but the light was not red, so maybe we didn't do the red light.
Well, I have it.
What
it on
does the red
different
part
lights.
do, Dee? Just
It
for
helps
people who
with-
don't know.
It helps with inflammation, and what the sauna does is with the heat and the Himalayan salt and the red light is it's like a scrub brush for your organs. As
The
your mom
scrub brush
that's
for
the
your organs.
That's the
Okay.
easiest way. So
Alright.
you breathe it in, and it helps your lungs with like COVID, your respiratory system, all of that. And yeah, your mom is proof, and I have another friend that's proof of how well this is helping them to feel better.
Yes.
But also, as I've talked about before, in the blue zones, what the blue zones are where people live the longest, they go in a Himalayan salt infrared sauna daily.
Well, listen, Josh, that can be your next date. You
do couples.
Yeah,
you do couples.
yeah.
Sure.
Couple songs.
You know, Josh is the only one of us in our circle that is in the battle of
He's
love.
swinging.
He's in the battle. He's
Absolutely.
in the battle
Yeah.
of
In the
love.
battle of
The
love.
battle of love.
He didn't know
He's
what to do. He's
working
got
his
him
way.
coming and going.
He's working through his, because he's a single guy. He's going out and,
hats off to him. I mean,
it-
listen,
it's
find it.
Must be a challenge in this day and
Hey,
age.
it's gotta be tough, huh,
to,
Josh?
yeah, especially with all the.
Yeah.
Josh's like, I wouldn't call it love, just having a good time.
Yes.
Oh, good morning, Chuck.
Yes, Chuck. You see, by the way, too, if you want to see us this morning, you can you can see us on YouTube, Twitter, or Facebook. Right?
Hey,
Just-
Chuck, sorry, Baz. Chuck, if you're going to be on, will you turn your camera so folks can see both you and Dee?
Well, we should.
I don't think you
we should
can.
have one camera.
Yeah. I think it's
working.
it's in a great spot.
Thank you.
I'll just have to move my chair.
Somebody,
Yeah, you will.
Here we go with the same situation. I'm looking at some of our text line.
Uh-huh.
Turn DD up. So here's the same issue we've been having, everybody. We got to figure out the answer for this. Apparently, on some of these streaming services, the volume is not as high for certain people. So I see your message there,
On
John
the
Mark.
venues, I don't know on the platforms why it's not as.
That's an ongoing issue. Here's one. I want to hear what Bobby Joe puts in his bathtub.
No
there,
doubt.
there you go.
Yeah,
That's
probably two other people.
Someone says JR Neighbors, Bob Neighbors. For
Bob
Josh.
Neighbors. Yeah, that's when you're. That's Bob Neighbors. That's old.
Is it? Is that a?
That says, hey, you're coming up here for parent teacher conference. Hello, just call me Bob.
Who's the guy that Bill Murray sees in Groundhog Day when he comes around the corner, the insurance guy or whatever?
Ned Ryerson.
Yeah, Ned.
Yeah.
Hey, Ned Neighbors. How about that?
Oh yes,
that could be a
Ned
I like
Neighbors.
Ned Neighbors.
Yes.
Am I right or am I right or am I right?
The numbers are in from the Super Bowl. No surprise. 123 million total viewers. That's a combined, I think, streaming, the TV, regular TV, all the things together. Which, I Googled again this morning trying to find, Roger, the most viewed television shows of all time. I saw a stat today. I said it said 160 million for the Apollo moon landing.
Right.
Then I saw a stat this morning that said 650 million worldwide in 69 for that Apollo. That's the first time I've ever seen those kind of numbers.
Yeah.
Usually it's MASH or whatever, but no surprise that there's that many viewers. And,
I'd never heard that the moon landing was that high up.
I
It's
didn't
always
either.
been MASH.
you know what's
Hey,
crazy?
so what was the deal with MASH? Why, everybody's biggest TV events? How did MASH get
Well, it was one
So
of the
big.
longest running
It was a popular show for many,
dramedies.
many years. Of course, it was coming out of the Vietnam War, and so it was really a
Okay.
well done piece. It was funny, but it had real good characters, real good actors, and
It did. It had some.
and it went for a long time too. And so when it finally ended, and they were finally leaving, where they were, the camp they were, it was a big deal. That again, it blew away all the numbers, and that held number one for how many years, Roger? A long time until the Super Bowl started kicking in the 90s.
You could have told me it might still be number one for TV.
Yeah, I think it was it like one of the first shows to have a finale because it was huge. Everybody remembers what they were doing the night of MASH, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I guess you got that when you got Seinfeld, you got Friends, or either
that was one of the first.
Mary Tyler
But
Moore
that was
had
the
a big
first.
one.
Yeah,
Mary
that's
Tyler
right.
Moore.
MASH was the first one.
Yeah,
And,
it might be. Dallas, Cheers.
But that's why the Super Bowl delivers. If you're an advertiser and you want to get, it is very hard to find vehicles where you get mass numbers like that. We've been talking about it for the last month. The top 100 TV shows this year are all NFL football games. They're even the ones that are midweek, midseason get more numbers than most of them because we're so segregated now. There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of channels, and you get a smaller viewership. And that's why you advertise on one NFL football game and you get millions, even an average football game. So it delivers. It's a monster. That's why the whole Taylor Swift thing is such a crazy deal. You got.
That's why they're moving the games too to all. I mean, you're seeing next year the Eagles are opening the season in Sao Paulo on a Friday night.
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
And so it's like the NFL is like, we can put a game any place, anywhere, anytime, and it'll do a big number. And like you said, Baz, it's just a carrying vessel for commercials and stuff.
That's
and
right.
They know there's a guaranteed audience.
Looking at our, if you want to be a part of the show, 661-1037 is the text line. I know there's some audio issues where we apologize. Just all of our levels are up and down for different people, so we apologize for that. We'll keep working on it. Somebody asked, who is the? Of course, tomorrow we'll have Hannah Gamble, we'll have Craig O'Neill. Walt Coleman will be his last show of the year.
Craig starts tomorrow.
That's right. Craig officially starts tomorrow. He'll be in studio. Somebody said, who is the baseball NIL for Morning Mayhem? I guess I may have missed it. Actually, it's Korean War. I'm sorry. I said Vietnam War.
Well, no. You were right.
It was Vietnam?
Well, the show was about the Korean, but the show it come out of the Vietnam War had not been that far back when the show started.
Right.
So, yes, it was about the Korean War. I mean, the movie was early 70s. It was about the Korean War, but the Vietnam War was, I don't know, maybe half a decade prior to the show starting. So, sort of like Hogan's Heroes.
Yeah,
that was based in World War II,
right?
But it was during the Vietnam War when it was on.
Somebody said, who was the baseball NIL for Morning Mayhem? We have not announced that yet. We're working on it, and we had somebody lined up. And what's interesting about doing these things, and we've been doing them, DD, we've done probably 18, about 20 athletes altogether the last 3 years. We were one of the first to start out doing this, of any radio station in the country. And this was the first, we had a situation where we had somebody lined up and his class schedule, he had early classes and it just made him difficult. He said, don't want to fool with that. And he gave us the option of maybe doing it taped, and we just didn't want to do it taped. We like doing everything live. So we're going to have some, obviously that's another thing. That baseball gets underway this week. Softball already got underway, and that's both for what's going to be great, Roger. Chris Curry, who, is the head of the Trojan, Little Rock Trojan, they're the conference favorites. The Razorbacks are dominant, conference, dominant, but they are a dominant program and top 5, top 10. So it'll be fun to watch that. Of course, the softball team is as well for the Lady Razorback. 661-1037 is the number if you want to be a part of the show today. Go ahead and somebody said, move Chuck back off the camera.
No. Chuck, you get here with me, boo. You don't listen to them.
You know what, too? We should do, okay, we talk about it, Roger, where you do something on camera. You put up a number, you flash a sign or whatever, and you
all right, let's do it today.
Just for a listener who's watching, that's the only way they win.
Can we do something between this? Do you want to say what time we'll do it?
Yeah, between
7 and 8.
Yeah.
Didi will flash a sign or a note or something in front of this camera sometime between that hour, and we'll give you a T-shirt. We'll give you something if you want to do something here. Give you a car wash. Yeah, we'll do something.
All right, I like it.
No satanic signs. You see that big story where it looks like Ice Spice?
Yeah.
This is flashing. I don't know. I don't know if she's doing a shout out to her kids or doing a satanic. I don't know. People pay attention to all this stuff, but no satanic symbols
I'll
today.
try to refrain.
I don't know what I didn't catch anything. All I know is that I want a Ouija board.
All right, 6:30 live from Ava Bella.
Dick.
Turn around, go to town. Good boogie.
Now you can watch all your favorite Buzz shows streaming live on our YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter pages. 103.7 The Buzz, your multimedia fun and game station.
This is Sports Center.
Two ranked teams in action on Big Monday. First, it was Duke taking care of in-state rival Wake Forest. 77-69, the Blue Devils get to 19-5 overall. They are ranked number 9 in the country. And then an upset, Texas Tech 79, number 6 Kansas 50. Darion Williams scores 30 points for Texas Tech as they rout the Jayhawks at United Supermarkets Arena in Lubbock. Tonight, a great slate across the country. Number 7 UNC travels to Syracuse at 6 o'clock on ESPN. One ranked versus ranked matchup to speak of as number 25 Oklahoma travels to Baylor, who's ranked number 12 at 8 o'clock on ESPN2. Also, number 22 Kentucky looks to avoid a 4th straight home loss against Ole Miss at 8 o'clock on ESPN. I'm Josh Neighbors for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with Channel 7's Melinda Mayo.
A quiet few days in Arkansas and warmer too. Sunny today, a high around 60. Tonight's low drops down to 35, 62 on Wednesday, and a high of 65 Thursday. Then a few showers by Friday. From the Channel 7 Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Melinda Mayo.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Tune in to Out of Bounds each Monday for Weekend Recap, brought to you by Fleet Management Services. Serving Central Arkansas for over 20 years, they're your small to mid-sized fleet specialists, offering diagnostic, suspension, tires, maintenance, engine, transmission repair, and much more. When you need someone to service your fleet and get your employees back on the road quick, call 501-375-3672. Conveniently located at 901 East 8th Street in downtown Little Rock.
Hey, basketball fans, the Little Rock Trojans need your support as they finish their conference season with only a handful of appearances left at the Jack Stevens Center. Not only can you cheer on the Trojans are giving away $2,000 per game, and all you have to do is be there to have a shot at winning. Plus, when you buy tickets online or at the door, just use the word BUZZ and get your tickets for just $5. It's all to help Little Rock Trojan basketball. Hope to see you at the Jag.
In search of the best casual dining option in West Little Rock? Have you tried Sauce Bar and Oven? Their appetizers include focaccia cheese bread, house-made meatballs with marinara, and chicken wings, along with a full menu of salads, various pasta dishes, soups, and sandwiches. And of course, their famous Neapolitan-style wood oven pizza, with over a dozen flavors to choose from. And not only are all the ingredients at Sauced fresh, creative, and authentic, they're also all locally grown. Click on saucedlr.com or follow them on Facebook, Twitter, and Untappd.
Hey guys, it's Dee Dee from Ava Bella Day Spa, and Valentine's Day is here. We have specials ranging from $60 to $200. How about the Love Bug Special, a 60-minute healing stone massage with a chocolate espresso treatment, $150. Find all of our specials at avabelladayspa.com. Print your gift certificate from home or send it to the recipient. It's as easy as that. Thanks and happy Valentine's Day.
Today is the day. After countless hours of research, cutting back expenses, and 9 months of anxiously waiting for her, today is the day you finally bring home your new car. It's also the day to protect her with an auto policy from Shelter Insurance. Our policies are competitively priced and include new car replacement coverage if anything were to happen to your new baby.
See Shelter Agent Kyle Stone in Pine Bluff, Grant Westmoreland in Sheridan, or Sam Eklund in Star City.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
song now.
Casino.
Yeah, that
In New Orleans.
Can't get away from it. Josh, you remember the scene?
You're pretty low now, Bez. Want to talk again for me?
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah, you're very low.
That's weird. Nothing's changed. Wow.
That's odd.
Yeah.
Roger, will you talk?
Say something.
Oh, check 1, 2.
You sound fantastic.
Well, thank you,
sounds
man.
well.
Yeah, I'm blasting it. I mean, I'm at full strength here. That's weird. And I sound fine to you, right, Raj?
Huh?
Shut up. Yeah, that scene in Good Casino at the end where they beat up Pesci and his brother.
Is that what that is?
I think so.
I thought it was the one where she's coming out of a deal where she's dying. Where she's walking around the wall.
Oh, I thought it was one. I thought it was
Strung
one.
out.
Yeah, I may be wrong on that. I just in my mind I think of that.
Is that what you? Well, listen, I got you. Listen, revisionist history is some of my favorite history.
We are here at Ava Bella Day Spa the day before Valentine's. It's Mardi Gras Day, Fat Tuesday. I was going to say real quick too. Bobby Joe says in his bathtub, chocolate in the
Melted
bathtub.
chocolate?
I would imagine that would be fun.
Oh my God, cleaning that
A
up.
big cleanup effort. Yes.
Oh yeah, and if
no.
somebody walks in there and you haven't cleaned it all up, and there's a ring around it.
Questions.
First 20 customers that buy a
gift card, a Valentine's gift card, any value.
amount.
I mean, I prefer you buy the biggest one that's
Right.
$200,
Right.
but you get a splash gift card. So that way, listen to this: you take her or him, get their car clean, and then when they come out, you have the gift certificate on the driver's seat.
Yes.
Bam.
Very, very nice.
You're welcome.
Very nice. Razorbacks will play Tennessee Wednesday night. We'll visit with JM here shortly. Justin Moore.
By the way, it is the Sharon Stone scene at the very end of the movie in Casino.
So what is she? Is that when she's
dying? When she comes out, where it
basically
shows
she's strung out. Yeah,
where she's strung out,
yeah.
man, and she's running on, walking against the wall. And
She's such a hateable character in that movie, and which is a great job by her. Did she win? Was she up for Academy for that or not?
she may have been up, but she didn't.
I don't know. Hateable, Baz. I'm not sure what movie
She
you were
was.
watching.
Oh, you
He
hate
was
her.
throwing heat.
She tied up her kid, and De Niro had to
Well,
go
she
get-
was hateable there, yeah, and
and then she kept, she kept stringing him out, and
for James Woods.
Yeah, with James
listen.
Wood.
Yeah,
Oh, my
listen,
God, James
I
Wood
don't
was good
know
at
it,
that
but you
too.
know what? Though, if we can talk to some people where if you're out there and your pimp has a big hold on you, let us know what that's like. I mean,
661-1037.
Yeah,
I'll throw in a gift certificate.
I mean,
Just tell
we'll
us your
do that.
story.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's Svengali stuff. I don't know.
Reggie Swinton's listening. Good morning, Reggie. He said, "You sound so far away on the mic." I mean,
What's up, Rebel?
I'm eating this mic. I mean, it is as loud as it gets here. That is weird.
Yeah,
we got to figure. We got
Just
to.
saying it's weird, man. That's all.
We got to continue to work on that. Hey, I mentioned Razorbacks play Wednesday night. ULR, the Trojans, play Thursday night. That's a big game. I think they're in second place. Got a chance to play the overall Ohio Valley Conference leader at 9-1. So plus, I think they're giving away $4,000 that night. So yeah, I know. Go to the game and root on the Trojans and maybe win $4,000 cash.
Listen, if you didn't, listen, maybe your parlay from Oakland didn't hit right. You got another chance here to get $4,000.
No, that's exactly right. Also, too, did you guys see where Tiger Woods begins his new relationship? He finished with Nike. He's no longer with Nike. Josh, did you see who he's sort of extending his partnership with? He maybe we're talking with Chuck. Taylor May Golf, who I think he already had a relationship with. Yeah, and so 27 years with Nike.
Wow. Taylor Made is gonna they're gonna increase sales.
But you wonder, do people still pay attention to Tiger like they used to?
I think so.
Yeah,
I mean he's still Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
Tiger Woods, y'all. I mean I'm gonna watch him. I think you still want him as a face of one of your company,
Sure.
as opposed to somebody like Bill Belichick. That's the one I think of right now that just got left behind after this coaching hire. But I think it's Tiger Woods, man.
If you want to be a part of the show, 661-1037 is a Southern Structural Solutions text line. Also, too, I saw this.